First thing I look for is the shape of the face. I'm looking for is the weight above the eyes or below the eyes. And on this one, I'm pretty sure the weight is above the eyes, and mostly because of his high hair at the top. So let's give this a try. Let me just quickly point out that if you just look at his face shape without the hair, the eye line is actually closer to the top, and the largest weight is between his eyes and his chin, and you can exaggerate that. But if you include his hair shape, then his eye line is slightly closer to his chin, and the largest weight is between his eyes and the top of his hair, and you can exaggerate that. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's your choice on what you want to exaggerate. Sometimes when I try to draw celebrities on video, the drawing comes out horrible, where it doesn't actually look like them. So if I mess up, we'll just laugh about it. Does that sound like a deal? So here are the eyes. It's kind of almond-shaped eyes. There are some eyelashes. We'll just add a few, not too many. In this photo, he appears to have dark eyes, so I'm going to put a lot of ink in here. Shadow. This little spot is a highlight. Eyelid. Now the eyebrow. First we're looking at the negative space there, and the eyebrow, it starts off with some sort of wild disconnected hairs, and then finishes with this sort of shape. And that's dark also, so we're going to put a lot of ink on it. And the underlid. Now that's another thing I notice, his nose is actually kind of large, so we're going to leave a lot of space here with the bridge of the nose. Get the other eye in there. I'm adding a few lashes, not too many. This eye is shaped a little different because it's sort of in 3/4 view. Highlight. Okay, making sure that the eyebrows line up with each other. A couple of wild hairs there, and then this one turns down a little. If you look at it, it doesn't go straight across like this, it turns down a little. So let's see if we can get the downturn on that. And if I mess up, we'll just laugh about it and move on to the next drawing. Add some more shadows in there. Okay, so he's got a long nose and a unique shape at the end of the nose. Let's see if we can do something with this. I'm thinking, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. Okay, now his nostril, it's uniquely shaped. That's the middle of the nose, but then the nostril curves like this. Then it spins and curves back the other way. And the other side is similar, but it's in 3/4 view, so the perspective requires you to draw it a little bit shorter. could add maybe another small dimension line here, not too much, and then the smile line. Okay, so, and the mouth is kind of narrow. It's not a wide mouth like Mick Jagger or something like that. It's kind of narrow. So let's try to get that in there. First of all, the divot there. Then the narrow smile. It is narrow, but it's kind of deep. The shape is, so. Top lip, okay. Now there's some shadow in the corners. That's just the gums I'm suggesting there, and then I'm finishing the tooth. Okay, now let's get the big marker out. He's got kind of a large chin. This jawline here, I usually look at what's the widest point, and then I pull in my imagination, where's that widest point line up with, and then I try to do it on just one smooth, confident line. Okay, so it lines up about right here and connects down here. So here we go. Now the same thing on this side when I'm drawing the jawline. Let's see, this jawline, it's kind of across from the mouth and diagonal from the nose like this. So it's in this area, and we're going to draw it about here. So I've got that in my imagination. It probably connects actually down here somewhere. So now I'm going to try to draw one confident line. I'm not going to try to go slow because the line won't be as nice. And I may have messed that up, drew it too wide, but that's the breaks. Now we go for the forehead. I'm making some lines here to suggest the hairline on the forehead. Now here's another part that's important. The hairline on this side, this would be like looking at me, I guess this is the left side, so this is the temple. And this line, I'm looking at it at the photo, or if someone's sitting in front of me, I'm looking at a real person and I'm looking at where does it stop? Does this hairline, does the curve come down here and then start this way up here, or is it get closer to the eyebrow before it turns? This is sort of what I see. Okay, now the ear. Looking at the bottom lobe, see where it lines up across here, somewhere in this area. So now I'm going to try to get that one line. Add some wrinkles in there. Okay, now the hair. You can see a little bit of the sideburns on that side, and then the shape is way up here. I could have left more space and drew it way up there. So I'm just kind of looking at the shape in my imagination and then try to draw it with a confident line. So now I'm showing the direction of the hairs, how he's got them combed and flowing. And you can do the same thing with the collar. Find a starting point. Excuse me. You can look at the photo or the person in front of you and then draw an imaginary line across and see where it lines up. A wrinkle there. When I first finished this sketch, I didn't really like it. I wasn't sure if it looked like him, so I put it in Procreate to make a few adjustments. I actually ended up only adjusting the hair a little bit and maybe the jawline a tiny bit and adding shading. And now I think it's pretty good. Let me know what you think. And thank you very much for watching these videos. If you're interested in any of my upcoming courses on how I draw caricatures live, please click the link in the description and get your free video lesson on how to improve. And let me know in the comments what celebrities you'd like to see me draw next. Until next time, keep practicing and thank you.